we are here to talk about breasts. And we're talking about breasts today from a point of just educating you about what do you need to know about breast health, breast care, and of course this condition that seemingly a lot of women do suffer from but is not often talked about. So probably let's talk about what is gigantomastia, because that's a huge word.
So gigantomastia, it's a medical condition whereby it's abnormal growth of your hormones in female ladies. It can also happen in men. So your breasts grow at a larger extent than they normally would be. So most people may not really know much about it because it thinks it's a normal thing. But so when most people see they have larger breasts than someone else, you may think it's just, maybe that's how I am, that's how I'm being. But it's a real condition that happens, and it's not only here, it's all over the world. So, yeah.
And just to re-emphasize what Valentine has told us, this is a condition that not only affects women, but it also affects men. So probably each of you, because we know for a lot of girls, it's usually, and boys, it's usually during puberty that you start going through the physical changes. So probably for you, at what point did you now realize, okay, I'm in puberty, my breasts are growing, but there's probably something that's really not quite right?
It happened through class 6 to 8 because, class 6, that's when you start knowing, for me, that's when I started knowing, physical changes in my body, things are happening.
So you're around 12 years old?
Yes. But by the time I got to class 8, my breasts had grown to an extent that in class 8, I started wearing bras. But others are wearing, the normal boob tops. And some haven't even grown yet. So for me, it was a normal thing. I was like, maybe that's how I am. Maybe that's how my hormones are growing. Maybe at a faster rate than someone else. And so I started wearing normal bra size. My mom used to buy me the bras. So to some, that they found it a bit weird. And they asked me, why are you wearing bras? And I'm like, I can't wear normal boob tops or maybe sports bras because this is what holds my boobs, sorry. So at that time, I got used to it. But every time I wear a bra, they grow, so I have to change a bigger size to hold. So it went on in high school. I started wearing even bigger ones because it got to a point that when you wear swimming costumes, for me, I couldn't go without a bra inside my costume.
Because then your breasts would spill out of the costume.
Yeah, or they'd sag down. So they'd come to my stomach. So you'd think I have like 4 stomachs. But in real sense, those are my boobs. So I'd wear a bra and someone would ask me, why are you wearing a bra? And I'm like, I feel comfortable this way. I couldn't tell them I have big boobs. They can't fit within the costume. I used to wear baggy clothes. Like, I wouldn't wear this. I'd wear big t-shirts, baggy trousers, baggy sweaters,
So you became like a tomboy.
Exactly.
Because you were hiding something.
Yes.
Around this area.
Yes. So people took it like that's Val's character. So it's like, yeah, this is me. I'm a tomboy now because this is something I feel comfortable doing, not because this is how I want to be, but because it hides my chest. And I used to slouch. So when I couldn't sit up like this. I'd slouch.
Because you are hiding the breasts.
And it affects your back because now if you continue slouching, your back takes that form. So you look like you're an old grandma or something. So you keep sitting like this in class, or when you walk, you're slouching. And people took it like, that's how she walks. That's how she is. That's how we've known her. But in real sense, I feel comfortable walking like that because I don't want people to see I have large boobs and start asking me questions that I can't explain.
Did people ever make you feel uncomfortable? Like, did your peers make fun of you?
Yeah, they did. Because, when it's personal when I come and ask you why your boobs this big or why you're wearing 2 bras, or because I used to wear 2 bras. It got to a point like you can't wear one because they can't support. So you wear 2 bras and then you wear big shirts and you're good to go. So in the dormitories, someone would come and ask me, why are you wearing 2 bras? I'm like, that's how I can support my chest because if I leave one bra, it's painful and at the same time it won't hold, so they'll spill out. At some point it's depressing. You go through some depression because you feel you're not woman enough or you're not a full girl because you keep asking, how comes I have to go through this and my dorm mates or my classmates are fine, even if someone is bigger than me, but she has boobs at her, or breasts at her her frame, but mine are big that I can't do normal activities
And
well.
looking at you even now, I can tell that surely your frame must have been also quite small.
Actually, I added weight.
You added weight.
A lot of it. Because for me, going through depression, I got comfort in eating food. So the more I ate, the more I grew. The more I grew, it kind of hides that you have big boobs. And
You never felt you could talk to anyone about it?
No, at
even
that time.
Your mom?
No.
Did you have older sisters, perhaps?
No, I'm the eldest.
You're the eldest.
Yes.
So it was just mom.
Yeah, by that time, I'm in high school in Nairobi. Mom is in Mombasa. So communication was hard because I was in boarding school. Yeah, and she had my siblings to also take care of, and she had work. So I didn't feel like it was something I needed to burden her with then. I felt like, you know what, I'll deal with this on my own. The way I felt like I could do it. So when I went to uni, I started changing my bra size. So I started changing, I went from Ds to double Ds. According to the tag that's usually on the bra. So I started going to any vendor that sells bras big enough to support me, because you can't wear a normal bra when you have big boobs. That was just a no-go zone for me.
We're talking about breast health, and yes, we are spotlighting the fact that this is a condition that people actually do suffer from, but at the same time, there is a lesson in that. There are so many of us women who are walking around clueless about what our bra sizes are. So later on in the show, we're going to be teaching you about how to tell your correct bra size, because that comes with some specific health benefits to you as a woman. Now, I want to hear from you, Esther. Probably for you, at what point did you now start realizing that there's something odd about the rate at which my breasts are growing?
Okay, for me, it started when I was in class 4. My boobs started growing, and I couldn't realize like it's abnormal or normal.
And class 4 is around 9-10 years.
Yes. So it took me years to understand what is happening, but at that point, socially, no one is understanding you. Your classmates will think like you're just big, you can't even hang around with them.
So big from a point of you're overweight, I'm a big from a point of now your chest is big.
My chest. So I was very tiny, but now my breasts were so big. So it went to a point where I had to eat a lot so that I can put my whole body into shape, like I can look all well. So it went that way till high school. So when I was informed to that's when I went to see a doctor, because now my parents thought this is not normal. And when I saw a doctor and tests were done, and that's when I realized mine is hormonal problems. So it was treated for a while, but it kept on changing.
And I want to find out from you, what prompted you to see a doctor? Because see, when you say you saw a doctor, and having heard Valentine's story, like she was good. She was trying to solve it herself.
Yeah.
So for you, what now prompted you now to realize this is not normal, and let me at least seek medical attention?
They started bringing problems in my classes. I couldn't attend normal lessons because now I'm starting to have back pains.
So that weight of the breast.
Yeah, it was so huge. You can't even bend. You can't stay upright in class to even listen to your teachers.
Because your back is uncomfortable.
Yes. Yeah. So my matron said, called my mom and told her that your daughter is not going to class, so come and pick her. You go and see what the problem is. So when we went to the hospital, tests were done. That's when the doctor said, your chests are too big because you have a hormonal problem. And it's only going to be solved, your back pains are going to be solved if we take such medications. But I went years...
Medication for the back pain specifically?
For the back pain. And I did medication for so long, nothing changed. Now they went to a point, now we have to give medication to reduce your breast. And
so
still...
when you say medication for the back pain, just to help me understand, that is now just to manage the pain. So it wasn't really a solution.
No, it wasn't.
So the pain was still there, the discomfort was still there.
It was still there. Even the chest, the shoulders, like even writing notes on class was a problem because now the numbness of the hand, I couldn't do normal things. So I have to do new bras every single time, which is, it's draining. Yeah.
And what other sort of discomfort did you have to go through?
Apart from back pains, chest pains, even when you try to bend, you can feel the weight. So you even feel pain on your chest and everything. Shoulders, at times even it affects your leg, because now when you try to walk, you feel the numbness and you can't even do the normal walk. Yeah.
Because there's definitely an orthopedic connection there.
Yeah.
And let me hear from you, Jerry, because for you, the fact that you are experiencing now this growth with your breast at such an early age, you had accusations thrown your way, you're sexually active. So at what point now did you realize that, okay, now I'm in puberty, my breasts are growing, and this is not normal?
At first, I didn't know. I also thought it was normal, but it was not really normal because the girls of my age didn't have the boobs of my size. So when I was joining high school, those girls in Form 4 actually, they would mock me, telling me, even I've never seen my mom wearing bras. And for me, even by that time, my mom wouldn't go to a shop and buy a bra for me. You have to get second-hand bras because it's very hard to get a new bra, as in from a shop.
It's expensive.
Yeah,
And
it's
let's be
it's
honest, for a lot of
expensive.
Kenyans,
It is.
your first bra is from Tumba.
True.
And still, you can't get a bra of your size from, because they are excessively big. So, like them, I also used to wear 2 bras at times, a boob top on top.
So wait, boob top ndo iko ndani?
Yeah, you wear a bra.
Bra,
Now
bra,
when
bra.
you wear
Top is
a
on.
boob top, because they
Yeah,
are going
support,
to,
finya.
to make them like flat, look small. But even most girls will tell me, hey, umebarikiwa, but it is not normal. It's not blessings to have big boobs. Then, my mom was, I think I was in class 7. My mom was called to school. She was told, do you know what? We saw your girls talking to the boys through the fence. And that's where she has got her big boobs from.
So it became now this
Yeah.
biological process
Yeah.
is being blamed
Yeah.
that you are now a promiscuous girl.
Yeah. Now I told my mom, no, I saw my brother, they were just doing their football practice there, and I was asking, how is home? And now I was going home by the way. Then back in high school, every example that was used during the sexuality and reproduction and growth, because they are there in high school, biology and CRE, I was the best example. Maybe a teacher would come, there are these people with small bodies, and I don't know why those people usually have big voices. So every time a person will even raise a hand in class to answer, why are you talking like that? Can you, if people see me here talking, they'll think it's Jerry talking.
So you were being body shamed even by the adults around
even by
you.
the teachers.
Yeah.
And back in high school, they used to believe maybe she's like that, she has done abortions, she's on contraceptives, and I had not done even such things.
That was just your body.
Yeah, it was my body.
Yeah.
And then I got to a point, there's this lady now, she was my friend, and back in the village, now those people who go to town know a lot of things. I told her, because I usually see people can get creams to do their bumps and their hips, can you get me a cream that I'm going to apply on my boobs so that they can reduce in size? But now the problem was, I didn't get that money. I think it was 5,000 back in River Road. Now I gave up, and I was so down. I said, oh, I'll be like this for the rest of my life. Then there's a time that I saw the story on the papers, and then I knew it was a problem.
So that's when now you discovered that actually this is a condition.
It's a condition.
Gigantomastia. Okay, right. And that's why we're having this conversation today, just to raise awareness about this condition, and especially to empower parents so that you can be keen, take note about what your adolescent children, and especially the girls, are going through. And remember, this is a condition that not only affects the girls, it can also affect the boys. And remember, I love hearing from you. So if you have any questions on these topics, let me know via the hashtag Real Talk with Tamima. But right now, it's time for a very quick break. We'll be right back.